Hello! Recording late. Had a teeny tiny hiccup just now. I started recording and then I realised, how come I only have 12 minutes? Which, to be fair, would have been enough. But then I realised, oh, it's gone to the storage. You know, to the phone rather than storage. I've dumped all the stuff. I've deleted, well, I backed up everything onto my computer and then deleted everything on the phone. And I just forgot to switch the storage back over. So there you go. So nobody will ever see that video. I'll probably delete that straight away. Although I do have some random videos. Sorry, I've got my hands a bit itchy. I do have some random videos of me just going bleh. Because I don't know. I quite like the idea of having random, like two or 3 second shots of me making weird faces or saying things, because I might use them somehow. It's a bit of you know, I can upload them into Twitter and just, you know, use them to communicate directly, or just be a bit daft, but then that probably use up memory, so I don't know. But yes, today's been okay. Weather's cooling. It's starting to cool down. We're getting there. Otherwise it's been fairly quiet, just work as normal, which is good. Got work tomorrow as well, which is really good. So yeah, actually things are pretty good. I've got like little, just normal coloured studs today. I probably won't show them off all the time, but these are quite pretty ones actually. We're getting to the less sort of cartoony, more into the pretty ones. So we've got like studs and butterflies in complementary colours. I guess if you had, I mean, I only have a single piercing, but I guess if you had like, you know, double piercings, you have like the stud there and the butterfly there or something, and that'd be kind of cute. But, you know, I'm just doing the single for now. So it's cool. Means I don't burn through my earrings quite as fast. So I'm going to do something I haven't really done before, and I'm going to do a quickie book review. McDonald's Happy Meals. No, I don't actually eat at McDonald's, but in my job you find things. But the Happy Meals are currently giving away Roald Dahl or Roald Dahl inspired books. I'm pretty sure there's not one of his original ones. It's called The Miraculous Ever-Growing Tortoise. And in theory it's a cute story, and the little tortoise, you know, has a happy life. And you've got this cute old couple that, you know, he likes her but she likes the tortoise, and so she wants the tortoise to grow, so he's like, I know a way that'll help you, and he gives her a spell that will obviously make the tortoise grow. And so far so cute, except the spell obviously doesn't work, and what he actually does, and remember she's had this, to give context, she's had this tortoise, not turtle, tortoise for 11 years now. It's called Alfie, and she's been nurturing him for all this time. He's got his little hut that he has his hibernation in, and he comes back out and he's all cool and happy, and everyone's groovy. And so his way of tricking her into thinking that Alfie is growing up is by then first of all giving her the spell, and then basically swapping out tortoises. He like goes around and buys a whole bunch of tortoises, make sure they've got a similar colour shell and design to young Alfie, and then basically keep swapping them out, gradually getting them bigger. So he goes from 13 ounces to I think 28 ounces or something. He like basically doubles up in size. So yeah, it just, I'm like, it's cute in theory, and but I know it's Roald Dahl. I know it's supposed to be a bit silly and a bit nonsensy, but I'm not sure this is necessarily giving a good lesson. Basically, because at the end of the day, spoilers, at the end of the day, he does win her over. He does win her heart, and she actually says, "Oh, I'm waiting for you to ask me." So clearly she kind of liked him too, this whole time that they've known each other and been friends, because they're one lives above the other. That's how he's able to. He basically has a turtle hook, pulls the turtle up into the air, drags it into the thing. So he's surrounded by tortoises, which is gotta be, you know, I don't care how meandering and how vegetarian, you know, whatever kind of herbivores, they still poop. And this is going on for a couple of months. So basically he wins her over by lying to her about her tortoise. And I'm not sure that's a good message. At least when the twits were, you know, pulling pranks on each other, it was mutual destruction. You know, they weren't actually hurting anyone but each other. And there was deception, but it was deception against each other, and they were horrible people anyway. These seem like otherwise lovely people, and it's a relationship based on a lie. And I don't know, it's a cute book. It is a cute little book, and it actually because it's like part of the Happy Meal and part of the reading thing. It comes with stickers. I mean, stickers are cool. You know, I do like Roald Dahl. I mean, who hasn't grown up with Roald Dahl? So I don't know. I just don't think it's a good message. But that's my opinions on this free kids book for kids. I'm not sure it's the right lesson. But anyway, speaking of books for kids, segues. I'm getting good at these, aren't I? Today's question is on the other page. No. Yes, it's on the other page. Ooh, when was a time that you were especially brave? What happened? I guess it depends how you're defining bravery. You know, when I was little, I stood on a pencil, I've got lead in my toe. I still have it there, they couldn't do anything about it. And so I had to go to hospital and have my toe worked on, so that was quite brave of me. I've had to have, believe it or not, I have had dental work done. I just haven't had it recently because I can't afford it. It's like weird catch-22, or not catch-22, but like a weird kind of vicious circle. I actually have insurance, which I'm still paying. And then if I go to the dentist, I can claim all the money back. So that'd be fine. But I need to have the money in the first place in order to pay the dentist first, and then I get a check back. And the idea is, I'll do that. I'll go to the dentist, I'll get everything sorted out that she can sort out for me there. Claim it back, get me check, and then use that couple of £100 to get new glasses. But I haven't got the money to do it in the first place. But because some of the work I've had to have done is quite harsh, I've, you know, and I'm in there on my own, and like it's only around the corner, so it's not like I can't get myself home safely. But it's like you're in a chair for a good couple of hours with someone doing painful things inside your mouth. I think that's pretty brave. I've attended funerals with the family, and you know, I've been the strong one. Normally that's not necessarily, I don't know if that's necessarily a bravery thing, but I tend to mourn quickly, you know, especially if it's someone I know. Like I actually cried for my nan before she died, and when she actually did pass, I'd kind of gotten, you know, through it, so that obviously when I was at the funeral I could then be there and be supportive for mum, without sort of worrying about my own thing. So I guess there's that. A couple of funerals I've been to. Actually even a wedding I went to. This isn't quite a bravery thing, but my cousin made reference and tribute to her late father in the ceremony, and it was very sweet. Nobody knew what was happening, and my uncle was like, my dad was this side, my uncle was in front of me, and I was like, you know, just grabbing his shoulder and like, you know, just like, oh, okay, I'll look up because it's their brother, or, you know, and I gave my uncle a big hug when we were outside. So again, I don't know if that's brave, but being supportive. I've never like done anything like extreme. Well, like I've done like rock wall climbing. Like I did a rock face and a climbing wall, and I guess that was kind of brave, you know, because I was only about 10 or 11 at the time, so that's kind of, you know, for a kid, that's a big thing. I mean, going into the deep end for the first time, when I was taking my swimming lessons and actually realising, because I did the tread water lessons where it was quite, you know, still quite, there was, you know, you had to hold on to sort of thing, but you know, you if you fell down, you were like that far, like, you know, there's the thing, there's the bottom. But our local pool is a diving pool, so you go from that far from the floor to that far from the floor. And that's scary. So looking down into that, I'm not really afraid of the water. I respect the water, But since, I mean, I haven't been swimming for a while, but since I'm like, oh wait, I can tread water, I can float, I can swim. So once I got all that, I got more confident with it. But because I have, again, not necessarily a fear of heights, a respect for heights, but it is that thing I've mentioned before, where you kind of looking over the edge, you go, oh. Now the difference is, when you're just looking over an edge, or just sitting on you know, even on the edge of the pool, and looking down, you're like, okay, I'm safe, I'm on the ground. But as soon as you're in the water, there ain't nothing below you, and, you know, apart from the density of the water itself and your ability to tread water, there is nothing between you and the floor. You know, and you're looking down and it's dark. And I have tried sort of seeing how far down I can actually physically get, and it's not that far. I mean, maybe someone who is physically stronger than me, or a better swimmer, or whatever, can probably dive down a bit deeper. But I couldn't physically dive down that deep into it anyway, so there is that side to it, but it's still kind of, oh, that's yeah, that's a bit, And then, I mean, just as another example, anytime you walk into a new situation, again, I don't know, it depends on your definition, you know, any given quantity of bravery, any sort of value you sort of give to it, but and now recently I've been doing a lot of regular work with the same people, but, you know, being an agent, being someone who goes to different, you know, job locations, going into a different job location, I don't know when I walk into a new place, I don't know anyone. You know, if it's a new place, I literally know no one. And I have to go find the person I need to talk to, and I have to sort out what I'm doing. And that's scary, you know, that's a big deal. So yeah, there's several different types of bravery for you. So yeah, please feel free to share any of your stories of bravery. Sorry I haven't, like, rescued kittens out of trees or anything like that. I like to think I would, you know, I mean, if there was anything that did actually require me to jump into the fray, assuming there wasn't someone who's more qualified nearby. Jumping into fires, yeah, no, there's people trained to do that. I would just be putting, you know, putting greater risk onto the fire people, because they have to rescue the original people and the idiot who thought they were brave enough to go, you know, sort something out. But, you know, I'm not the strongest swimmer, but I think if it came to it, I could probably pull someone out of the water if necessary. I know in theory how to do it. And, you know, if it's me jumping in and trying my best, or them drowning, I'd like to think I'd jump in and try my best. But yeah, I haven't really got any cool rescue stories or anything like that, so, sorry. So you'll have to stick with, you know, bravery at the dentist, or, you know, getting my toe fixed, or just going into new places where I don't know anyone, or being supportive at funerals. So there you go, they're all kinds of bravery. Anyway, okay, here's me on the Twitters. Social media is something I had to sort of come up with. I'm doing this! You know, that was something I was a bit uncertain about. Take that for what you want. So yeah, you can follow me on the Twitters. Excuse me, if you have made it all the way to the end of this video, thank you, I appreciate you, you are awesome people. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!